Have you really ever had a friend who you have been friends with for a long time, but turns out they've literally done some stuff that literally would they would commit crimes for, and you don't want to be their friend anymore because of your own personal safety? Well, that's pretty much what's happening right now with the Southline Productions. Not the game itself, but the Southline Productions in his channel right above. What's been happening right now is there's been a ton of messages that have been leaked across the rail fan community. Well, not really across, but like to the point where me, tons of the victims, and a few others have literally gone and seen all the messages that he's sent. Some are downright weird. Some are simple messages. And the worst of the worst is he has sent people like to multiple people, which I absolutely dislike and don't even want to see, and it's absolutely gut-wrenching and awful. I'm going to be confirming all the allegations are true and all that stuff. Well, if you're asking me who the heck is the Southline Productions, well, the Southline Productions is a YouTuber based out of Louisiana with a impressive 2,720 subscribers, and he's known to make he's done pretty much like memes and stuff, and some of it what I call it as brain rot. But I'm talking about like big time brain rot. I even think that Skippity Toilet is not that brain rotted compared to what this guy makes. Of course, he has some trends on his YouTube page, but what he's mostly known for is his questionable paint jobs on trains and stuff like that. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. What I'm going to be talking about today is the allegations of this guy who, I'm going to break it little by little by little, of how all the messages have been going through and all that, and what caused the rumors to begin and start.
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
So if you have not heard already about it, what has been happening with the Southline Productions began a few days ago. And this video right above, Rose Sucks at Games, talking about this YouTuber, Southline Productions, of some of the weirdest stuff that has been brought up. At first, it was all like normal, like he didn't think too much about it. But then as soon more stuff has been brought up, it got real bad to the point where he had to literally talk about it. At first, he discovered that the Southline Productions, let's just say I think it's a deleted post now, that CSX 1973, the Chessie System Heritage Unit, was his girlfriend. Even me, for myself, was thinking,
excuse me, what the actual fuck?
But that's only the tip of the iceberg. Like, that's probably the least of my worries. As soon as we dive deeper, the messages that was sent by Trainboy 2011, he came out and started saying that the Southline Productions has been sending him some weird ass messages to a bunch of other people, and to himself too, with him being at the forefront of all of that. He's been sending messages about RPing, like roleplay of any sexual matters, which I find this really weird to begin with. But then, not even after, before the video got released by Rose Sucks at Games, he ended up sending pee-pee pics to a bunch, like,
Hey yo, what the fuck?
a few people, including Trainboy 2011, which is confirmed true by any chance. And yeah, it's not good whatsoever, and it's absolutely disgusting, horrendous, awful, and all of that. Like, any negative trait I can literally think of right now literally comes into the Southline Productions. It's absolutely gut-wrenching and then to watch and everything. Like, oh my god. But after that, when he talked about it, more messages started to come across of him literally doing the same stuff, and he probably did not learn his lesson. Well, he did try to change his name to Spirit Halloween Productions and think that could be good enough, but people still know about it and all of that. And it continues on further and further. He ended up doing the same stuff that I've already talked about like 30 seconds ago. of the PP pics, sexual messages, and a bunch of stuff to minors, which this is pretty much like Kendrick versus Drake, with the real like people who are talking about it and taking matters in their hands is Kendrick, and the allegations is like Drake. That's pretty much what this whole beef situation is all about. And he's also made some images and stuff that right here that I will display, but will blur out and all that he made some trains having. Yeah, you can think of that by yourself. I'm not explaining that further. That's pretty much what has been going on. Like, he's been sending weird messages, weird posts, sending pee-pee pics to other people and many others. And the victims of all of this is Trainboy 2011, the Missouri Railfan Productions, a few others, and a little bit more that wants to stay anonymous. But that's all I gotta talk about for this entire thing. Like, this man deserves to be at least canceled for everything what he has done. Like, being a pedophile is literally the number one worst thing. It's not like pedophiles that would literally come across like Chris Hansen, the one that would expose him. I'm talking about this is like levels just like EDP 445. That's how bad this entire situation is. And yeah, this man deserves to be canceled with everything, all of that. He should be erased from the community forever because of all of this. Like, if you're watching this video right now, the Southline Productions, I'm sorry, bro, you're cooked for good. Like, there's no possible way you're making a comeback after all of this. And yeah, anyways, that's all I gotta say for the Southline Productions and the channel itself and all that. And if after this video gets released, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe, and please spread this everywhere for this message about this situation. It's getting bad and all that, and he deserves to be taken down. All right, peace.